Greetings, comrade viewer. Today we'll be reviewing the Apple TV show For All Woke Kind. Ha ha ha, just kidding. It's actually called For All Mankind. The first episode begins with one small step for cosmonaut and one giant leap for historical imagination. In alternate timeline, year is 1969. Entire world stands stunned by news of first moon landing, but in this reality, Soviet lunar program does not end as debris field on launchpad after 4 explosions in row. Instead, it succeeds, planting red flag on moon in glorious triumph for Mother Russia, while defeated Americans watch from vodka bar. Inside NASA, disbelief spreads as Soviets claim victory, becoming first humans to set foot on lunar surface. Next day, at meeting, Chief of Astronaut Office Deke Slayton confronts tension directly. Apollo 11, America's next attempt to land man on moon, is scheduled to launch in 2 weeks. He orders Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins to remain focused, continue training without deviation. Psychological blow is obvious. Astronauts are shaken by defeat, morale sinks, so they drown their sorrows at vodka bar, where news reporter corners Ed Baldwin and crewmate Gordo Stevens. The two had flown on Apollo 10 mission that skimmed moon's surface to scout landing conditions for Apollo 11. Now they are assigned to Apollo 15. Reporter mocks them about NASA's defeat and return to Earth without planting flag. Drunken Ed snaps. He unleashes tirade, accusing NASA of losing nerve after first Apollo mission ended in catastrophe, making leadership afraid to take risks. Back at NASA headquarters, Administrator Thomas Paine joins Deke and Werner von Braun, director of Manned Spacecraft Center, interrogating CIA agent. Agency failed to predict Soviet landing. Agent Defense Department, explaining 2 launches were reported as unmanned, later discovered to be crewed missions. Desperate for momentum, Thomas proposes moving up Apollo 11 launch date. Von Braun refuses to rush schedule. Ed's rant spreads publicly. Superiors are not pleased. Deke reprimands him and informs him von Braun has removed him from Apollo 15. Ed is reassigned to desk duty. Month passes. Apollo 11 stands ready on pad. In Mission Control, Flight Director Gene Kranz rallies team with speech about destiny and America's future in space. Rocket lifts off as nation watches in anxious silence. Spacecraft reaches orbit. Then moon. Neil and Buzz descend toward surface. Michael remains circling above. Ed watches from bar. Wife, Karen, attends viewing party hosted by Deke's wife, Marge. Marge quietly confides Deke could restore Ed to Apollo 15 if he publicly claims he was misquoted. Karen gently explains, husband values honor and truth too much for such compromise. Meanwhile, Neil and Buzz prepare to land, but struggle to find suitable site. Anxiety rises. Forced into rough, last-minute descent, they touch down abruptly. Sudden maneuver causes Mission Control to lose telemetry. All communication gone. Hours pass in silence. Convinced worst has happened, von Braun assumes spacecraft has crashed and orders Michael to prepare for return. Then, unexpectedly, Neil's voice crackles through. Apollo 11 has landed safely. Mission Control erupts in relief. Neil raises American flag, becoming first American on moon. After completing tasks, crew reunites in orbit and begin journey back to Earth.